Morning, George Cavaligos for HFT Bonds. Well, boy, I hope you guys are listening to this video because we nailed the lows again last night. Both bonds and notes within a couple ticks are darn right there. And I think I caught some of the move off the highs this morning too. And I'm leaving early. Big weekend for us hockey guys here. It's the Labatt Blue. I got to put that in there. The Labatt Blue National Pond Hockey Championships in Eagle River, Wisconsin. You guys know I have a cabin up there, and we go there quite a bit. Looking forward to it. It's a lot of fun. There's 100 rinks carved in the ice of a lake, and it's a riot. Obviously, I'm not playing in any kind of Masters League. It's the 50 and over sea level. So, you know, a lot of old guys trying to skate around and not get hurt. More concerned about not getting hurt than playing and winning for most of us. There's some really good players there, though, too. A bunch of friends of mine that played Division I hockey that are really, really good. There's some unbelievable hockey players up there. You know, there's some ex-NHLers. It runs the gamut. It's a lot of fun. So I'm taking off early today. We had a great morning, great night. A lot of interesting things going on. Chat room, we nailed the move, this morning. I bought some TBF. That's the single X reverse TLT ETF. Sorry about that. TBT that most of you guys are familiar with is the double X short. It's leveraged. I'm not quite sure that I wanted to be leveraged on this down trade. Maybe it's just part of a bigger corrective trade. There are some things pointing towards more impulsive type move where we could be going to make new lows here. Obviously, the volume on the sell-off that we saw today, the vigor of the sell-off, and we'll see how much of a bounce. We just got back up to 20 off of the lows down there, and these are the early morning lows here at 20 plus. You want to try and put a short on this 20 plus 21 area here. It's going to be tough. It's weekend. Everybody's always afraid to go home short bonds and notes over the weekend. What if something bad happens? Oh my God. Wait till Sunday night, put a short on there, or buy the TBT, TBF type trades. They're not levered like the futures are. You got a lot less risk. If we're wrong and the market pops up and makes higher highs and you don't like it, you can get out and not lose that much. It's a great way to, put on a weekend trade, either that or, some options type trades too. There's, futures options. There's options on TLT, put options on TLT. Call options on TBT, that might be the way to go. Probably fairly cheap. Volatilities are fairly low in equity land. That might be the best way to go. I'm kind of bummed I didn't think about that earlier, but that's all right. We could always add, especially if the market starts going our way. Remember, next week, Monday, buyback small. Tuesday, the auction cycle starts. 3 years on Tuesday. We also have buyback. Wednesday we have a buyback, and then we have the 10-year auction. Thursday will be a key day. Thursday we have buyback, and then we have the 30-year auction. Lately, since the Treasury has gone to 1-month auctions of bonds, used to be every quarter, now it's every month. We have seen a tendency for the bond market and all the Treasuries to rally out of the 30-year auction. Somebody quoted a statistic, 12 of the last 12 bond auctions. If you bought the bond auction, it was profitable within the next 12 to 24 hours. Interesting odds. So I'm playing the short side now through, that bond auction next week. Friday next week, there is no buyback. And then Monday is a holiday, too. So it'll be an early close of the floors on Friday. I'm sure Globex will be open all the way. Maybe a 3:15 close. I'll have to look at the holiday schedule. And then Monday, the floors are closed, and it'll probably be a shortened Globex session, too. So there won't be a buyback that day. Big tendency for the market to drift lower without these buybacks. It needs the constant, flow of the drugs from the Fed to keep this market on the upside. Amazes me. The Fed, remember we talked about it in the last webinar. If you guys haven't seen any of the webinars, you can go to the Hamzei Analytics page, and under the Education tab, I think you can find these webinars. We do at least one webinar a month just before non-farm payroll. The last webinar, we talked a lot about the Treasury and the Fed and how much of certain bond issues the Fed owns already. They're actually, cutting themselves short or off from buying certain bond issues because they already own 70% of them. Somebody told me they have bought so far this year more than the Treasury has issued. I'm struggling with that one, but it's possible. I'll have to sit down and look at the numbers. I don't know if that includes the bills. There's massive amounts of T-bills are auctioning off every week. Wouldn't you think they'd be auctioning off more bonds and notes with rates this low? But no, they're auctioning off more T-bills every freaking week, day, it seems like. Okay, I got to get going. Great day today. Actually, a good week this week. First one we've had in a while. I feel a little confidence at this point. I don't want to get too cocky. Obviously, the boss told me not to even talk like that because you'll get slapped down. Fun was shut down today. We had more internet problems at the office. You can see I'm in my home office here. Sorry about the decor. It's not the most beautiful place, and I don't have a high-def camera at home here. Just bought a new computer at home. I will get a high-def camera here very soon because of the the problems with the internet at the office. For some reason have become more common. I'm not sure if it's a Comcast issue. Yesterday was definitely a Comcast issue. Big widespread outage here on the western suburbs of Chicago. I had problems here at home yesterday too. Not today, unfortunately. Well, my phone's still out. That's a Comcast phone. I got to get that fixed at some point. But I got to run. Have a great time. Look on ESPN. I'm not sure when they're playing the Pond Hockey Championships, and I guarantee you they're not going to be showing the 50 and over C-level guys playing. They're going to be showing some of the girls. There's a lot of girls teams there. Some of them, really good hockey players. I'm sure they'll be showing that. It doesn't happen too often where they show us, and I imagine after the first round, by tomorrow morning, we'll be sitting on the sidelines drinking beers. Have a great night, everybody. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Sunday night if anything's going on Monday morning, for sure. Thanks.